Hey guys, it's Jill here with a new book video for you guys, and this is my February wrap-up and my March TBR. So the title is very explanatory, pretty much what I'm going to tell you guys. It's what I read in February and what I want to read in March. So I'm just going to get on with the video, and this is obviously, hopefully going to be a very small video, so let's go. First one I read in February is Blood of Wonderland by Colleen Oakes. It is the second book to the Blood of Wonderland series. It's now a trilogy. The third one will be coming out in, I don't remember, but it's coming out soon, and I'm really excited for it. But this is the second adventure for Dinah in the it's a remake of Alice in Wonderland. It's the second book for Queen of Hearts. So pretty much what she has to do is she has to venture around the woods because she's been exiled from her father and her kingdom. Dinah, the main character, the princess, was framed for her brother's murder, so she could not hop onto the throne. So in this book, she has met new enemies and frenemies. She has new frenemies in this book, and she also has new allies that are very trusted, and she learns a lot more secrets about Wonderland than she ever could imagine. The next one I have is Wendy Darling Volume 2 Seas by also Colleen Oakes. As you can tell, I'm a very big fan of her writing along with Gina Showalter, and I'm just gonna pretty much go for it. This is also the sequel in a trilogy for, Wendy Darling, the volumes. I don't know if it has different names. I just think it's the Wendy Darling series. Yeah, the Wendy Darling series. And this time, in the first book, Wendy was on Pan Island with, obviously, the Lost Boys and Peter Pan. And for the second book, she's actually a guest on, not the Sudden Night, the Sudden Night, which is actually Captain Hook's biggest and baddest ship because the Jolly Roger was destroyed by Peter Pan. And I'm not going to get into it because that'd be a very long video, and I don't know if I already made this video or if I posted it or whatnot. So pretty much what it is, it's another, it's a second one to the first one, which is Wendy Darling Stars, by Colleen Oakes, obviously. But for this one, she faces new dangers, and she actually has to sacrifice herself for something that I'm not telling you, but she does not die, because obviously if there's a third book, she's obviously not dead. Now, I finished this in class, and I almost started crying in class. I'm pretty sure I started crying, and so I got very frustrated when I found out this next book, the third book to this, the third and final book, called Wendy Darling Volume 3 Shadows, does not come out till July, and I just started freaking out, but I don't want to get into it because I will start freaking out again. And so pretty much it's just also an add-on with Wendy being on actually Captain Hook's side and just against Peter, and Peter just trying to get her back and everything. The last one I read in February was P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the second book to a series, and To All the Boys I Loved Before, and as you get a theme in this, if you get a theme in this video, they're all second books to a series, which I didn't realize till now. And all of them have third books that are coming out, and I'm excited for this one. This comes out actually in March, so I'm excited for that. I finished this actually in one night, and I'll put a Snapchat insert here. I stayed up till 5:30, 5:45 finishing this book. I wanted to get one read sit-in with this, and I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say any spoilers or anything, and I'm not going to get long about this. This book, I had to feel so hard for this book. Have you ever been in trouble or something bad has been happening to you, and you have that gut feeling that just hurts, or something in your heart that hurts? Say someone just died. Sorry. And your heart is just broken and everything. No one dies in here. But that aching feeling you get, I had the same feeling for this because I felt so bad for Laura Jean. And yes, I know she's a book character, but I felt the pain that she was feeling because I don't know. But that's kind of a spoiler because it's supposed to be happy and contemporary and romantic, which it is. It is a very romantic book. And I'm excited for the third one, but I'm not going to get into that. So this is the last book I read for February. The next part of this video is my March TBR. And so I'm starting off with Cress by Marissa Meyer. I read the first two books, I just wasn't really that into it. But everyone says Cress is their favorite, and I actually did kind of like Scarlet Cinder. I did not like as much. But I really have high hopes for this book. And it's a big piece of book. It's a big book. And I actually like holding big books. they make you feel very accomplished for your achievements. And it feels really nice. I've always loved the covers, and I just really want to get this done because I actually want to read this entire series. I don't like starting series and not finishing them. So everything in this video is pretty much a second or third book, possibly a fourth book in the series, because I just want to finish the series and get it done with. Not that I don't like the series, it's just I think it needs to be done. I don't want to hold it on any longer. So for the first one I want to read in March is Cress. Next two I have here are from the same series that I want to finish because there's 4 books in the series right now, but Gina Showalter just came out with the 5th book, but it is an ebook, and I'm excited to actually get it when she does a softcover. So I still need to finish the series. I actually need to finish the White Rabbit Chronicles, and this is the Queen of Zombie Hearts. Also, like these are all by Gina Showalter, and as you can see, there's a little bookmark up here. I'm on like page 2 or 3. I have tried starting this, I just have not gotten into it. I'm scared to get into this because the second book ended off so well, and I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want to like keep that image in my head that everyone is still alive and happy and there's no broken relationships, because that's how the second book ends, and I just love it. But I already know for a fact that my darling cat dies in here. It's endless if you go on Gina Showalter's like Twitter or just any Gina Walters like fan pages, or just like searching the characters. The book gets you a lot of spoilers, and it's very sad, and I know what happens because it tells you in the first book that she has cancer, but they just didn't know when she was dying, and I don't even know how she dies. I think she dies because of cancer, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'm going to get back to you when I do a book review on this. I still have to do a book review on the first and second book. The next book I have is the 4th book in the White Rabbit Chronicles. It's A Mad Zombie Party, and this was actually not supposed to be an actual book. This book is the point of view of Frosty, and this is after Kat's death, and they're having like, I really don't know how to explain it, because I haven't read the 3rd book, so I'm just like, okay, what's happening? But like, everyone, I'm not going to read the description because that's going to give me like a lot of spoilers. I saw Allie Bell and Cole Holland, but I don't want to read any spoilers because that's the summary. Whenever you see a summary of a book after a book you haven't read, there's obviously going to be spoilers, and that's how I knew some stuff. But I already know it's from a point of view of Frosty, and I'm pretty sure Kat comes back in this book as like a spirit to like help them, but I'm not quite sure. I don't really know what's going to happen because I read the description a long time ago, and I don't want to read it yet because I still have yet to read the 3rd book, and I just want to get it done, and I want to get this done because this is it's a really short book. This one is a really thick book, and this one is not. And I want to get it done because I want to read, because the last and 5th book is in the point of view of Kat as a spirit, I think, and I'm just really excited for that, and I just really am hoping to get the series done and finished. It was actually the first series that got me into reading, but I'm not going to get into that because I actually have other stuff to do, like I have a concert tonight, and I'm uploading this the day of the actual video I'm making, so this is like the first time ever I'm actually doing anything, and I'm excited. So yeah. So that is it for this video. Comment down below what you thought of the books I read, or what books you want me to read, and what your favorite book series is, because I will be doing a video soon on my favorite book series I've read, which is not like a lot of series. Actually, that's a lie. I read a lot of series, but I also read a lot of standalone books that are glorious, and I will be getting a video on that too. But comment down below what your favorite book series is, and I may or may not, I probably will, like, put you across the screen on your comment if you comment. I don't know, it's just maybe, okay? I'm making no promises. But comment down below that, like this video, and subscribe to see more book videos from me. I apologize for my grammar, or not my grammar, not my grammar, my stuttering, and I just need to get it together. So I'm going to end this video before I make even bigger of a fool of myself, and I think I just did. So, bye guys!